Alright, I'm really excited to get to show this game off. Again. Timer starts when I select the save, and are we all good? Alright. Just gotta skip through that cutscene. Oh. Just mash through all this dialogue as fast as we can, and we will use the exit to map feature here to leave a bit quicker than going to the door. So basically, what we're going to do here is we're going to talk to Mac, his name is, to get 3 coins. And then we'll be able to get 5 more in this level Forest Follies, which will allow us to buy the loadout for this run, which is Lobber Spread. But for Follies, you'll see me doing this thing called dash cancelling. Basically, you can reset your dash cooldown if you jump. And just lets you get a lot of dashes in very quickly. This is like one of the biggest reset points in the entire run, so good thing it's right at the start. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate. I will be going for a frame perfect ledge clip here, and I get it. And you'll notice usually there's little plants here, but if you get that ledge clip, they don't spawn because you go under the trigger. I got a star skip there. Basically, we mashed through all these scoreboards to try get one of those star skips. Saves about a second, but it always feels great to get one. Alright, another one-framer here, shop skip. I'll never live it down if I miss this. And I get it, okay. I messed up equipping. Alright, this is the first boss, and this is basically the introduction of every piece of tech I'll be using this entire run. So basically here, if you fire a Lobber EX into the ground, it actually deals double damage. Don't ask me why, I don't make games, I just play them. So, you get double damage Lobber EX, but also, if you see me pixel perfectly aligning myself, that can hit as triple damage, because it hits both the ground and the boss at the same time. Oh. Alright. I don't know if you noticed there also, but during the downtime in the phase transitions, I was setting up lobber traps. So basically the lobber will bounce twice on the ground, so you can just set up these massive traps and deal tons of damage. This entire run is basically how fast can you do as much damage as possible. So for here, you can get flies or punches as the starting attack. I'm hoping for punches, it's just more consistent, but I get flies. Oh, okay, that fly is going to be risky. Alright, I should be able to get a thing called Super Skip here. And I get it. Alright. To get Super Skip, though, you do have to take 2 damage boosts, which is always scary. Especially... Alright, Bulls is unfortunate. Oh my god, that's... Die! Okay, I get 1 cycle. I almost missed 1 cycle there. That would have been truly unfortunate. Alright. We've got a fun one coming up, Guppy Legrand. And what makes him fun is we actually have an opportunity to hit 4 times damage on him. There is... Oh, I'm sure that's fine. There is a 6 frame window during the phase transition in which you can deal 4 times damage Lobber EXs because there is a sprite swap. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. I won't know if I hit that window until this fight's over. Still a clean fight, but I'm pretty sure I missed quads there, unfortunately. We call them goopy quads, for... I'm sure you can tell why. Alright, if there's anything you'd want to say, now's a good time. Pretty long walk to the next boss.
So, there's no donations currently sitting in my queue, so I will just again shout out the any percent upgrade for Gestalt, Steam and Cinder. We want to get up to Corgi percent because then we get to pet all of the doggos. We are currently sitting at £424 out of 1,000 required for that, so if we can get some donations in for that, please, that would be amazing.
So this is the first plane boss we have to deal with. The RNG in this fight isn't too important, but if we see a tornado, we don't want to see a tornado is basically what I'm saying. And if you fire these EXs like as she's at the top of the screen, she like stops moving a bit and you can hit a lot more ticks of damage. Have a tricky situation. Alright, this is actually a best RNG fight I've just gotten, so... Alright, here I'm going to be going for a trick called UFO clips. You can clip these EXs into the UFOs and get lots of ticks. My timing is a little off, though. I'm like, please clip into the UFO. Alright, there we go, there's one. Alright, we've only got one more fight left in Aisle 1, Cagney, and this is a tricky fight. Things can go south very quickly, just based off the RNG. This is quite an RNG heavy fight. If we get seeds, it's about around a 3-4 second difference than if we get lunge first. Alright, what's he going to give us? We are getting seeds, because of course, the fake is 50-50 in gaming, I'm telling you. Ah, I missed that. Alright, and I should be safe to damage boost now. Alright, that cleans up Aisle 1. Not a bad time for seeds at all. Another little micro thing coming up in the die house is you can save about a second if you make a specific frame roll. It's not that important, but you know, always love to get it if we can. I think I did get a frame roll there. Just skip through all these cutscenes. Who needs story when you're a speedrunner?
Here's a real high-class bout. And begin.
Alright, this could be really bad or really good. And it's really good because we didn't get Waffle Split. This is probably the fight where Lobber Traps get to shine the most. Because you can see during these transitions, we can just set up massive Lobber Traps for big damage. That was some pretty rough RNG. Oh, I ghosted an EX. That is when you... I haven't even mentioned Caliber Swat. Oh my god, I keep ghosting. So basically, when you do an EX, usually you can't shoot your weapon, but if you swap during that EX animation, you can fire your weapon. But if you happen to press the swap button on the frame the EX is meant to come out, it will simply just not exist, and you will get nothing. Alright, this is where the fun begins. This is where we get bombs off Canteen Hughes. And this introduces something known as Luigi swaps. basically, if you press swap and EX on the exact same frame, you are able to continue firing your weapon during it. And that's why I switched to keyboard for these fights, because it's just a lot easier to hit these Luigi swaps with. You see there, I continue firing bullets during the EX animation. That happens if you press swap and EX on the same frame, as I said. Okay. I went a bit too greedy with the EXs. I used one extra somewhere, so I'm not going to have great resources for this final phase. Alright, and that cleans that one up. Alright, the plane fights are going to be basically my worst enemy from here on with the introduction of Luigi swaps. Alright, Jimmy. This is basically just an auto-scroller of a boss. It's the same thing every time. There is RNG elements, but they really don't matter too much. It really all comes down to, can I hit my Luigis, which is always a gamble. Missed that one. So here for this phase, we will shoot 5 bullets into one of the heads and then drop a bomb. That just gives us over damage that we wouldn't usually be able to get. And hopefully, I did miss that Luigi, so I'm not hopeful. Oh, yeah, my damage is not good enough to get the sarcophagus quick kill, but oh my god, that's the longest sarcophagus of all time. 5, 6. Alright, yeah, this boss is all phase transitions. It's, I believe, the second longest fight in the entire game, and it's all because of these phase transitions. Alright, 1 HP. This can be a bit. Should get the kill relatively soon, yeah. Really trying to get these star skips. I think I've only gotten one so far. Alright, here comes a fun one if I can get it. There's a specific trick we do here which can save upwards of... Oh, I would think that's fine. Can save upwards of 20 seconds if I get it. Basically, this is... Beppe is a massive run killer for this one reason. Okay, parry first is really good. Oh my god, this is such a cooked pattern. I overdamaged.
This match will get red hot. It's on.
Beppe has like 10 patterns he can do, and I basically just pulled the worst one. I should get it. Come on! Ugh.
Here's a real high-class bout.
Beppe, I hate this boss so much. Basically, we try bait out this extra cycle so we can get... yeah? There's something you'd like to say? Alright, there, we get it.
Yeah, I've got a few donations here. £5 from Lou ZR that says triple, triple! Michael approved. £5 from Anonymous with no comment. £50 from Derek with no comment. And £5 from Calliope. This run is really cool to watch. It makes you forget how hard this game actually is, let alone if you play it fast. Taylz, you got this.
Thank you very much. A few names I recognize in there. Oh, we get another star skip. That was some unfortunate Beppy RNG. I just have to complain about it. Alright, so this is the final boss on Aisle 2. And actually, I forgot to mention, this is the start of something in the community known as the Gauntlet. So, for Beppy to Dr. Cal, this is known as the Gauntlet. 90% of your runs will die here if they don't die in Follies. These next few bosses are just extremely difficult to play at a high level. Especially with this Cloud RNG you can get on Grim. Unfortunate RNG. Alright. So there's a little trick we can do here because of the way the clouds are moving. We can basically just jump and we'll get pushed backwards. Oh, okay, that is not good. Unfortunate.
Good day for a swell battle. It's on.
This is why it's known as the Gauntlet. This is actually the best RNG I've just gotten. So hopefully I can pull out a better fight. See me setting up a sideways lobber trap as it's known. These guys are being tricky today. I don't appreciate it. Ah, that's unfortunate. Eat that Cloud RNG, almost got me killed. Okay, nice. We clean up Aisle 2. Alright, we're still not out of the woods yet. We've got Rimmer and Dr. Cal. There's a massive 1 in 3 on Rimmer. Rimmer has 3 attacks she can do: triangles, orbs, and middle. And we're praying we get middle for the fastest time, but I'm hoping I get triangles for the easiest time, alright? So I'm not trying to be flashy. Just get me through the run. Alright, I missed frame roll that time. And skipping all the cutscenes again. Alright. If I get orbs, I might just have to flip the desk and leave. It's incredibly hard to play. Requires you to take 2 damage boosts, basically. Alright. Okay, I get middle. The best RNG, but see if I can actually get middle quick kill here. Alright, that's not the best platform RNG, but as long as they hook me up here, I should be able to get it. Yep, that's middle quick kill. $40 is a really solid time. Alright. Almost at the end of the gauntlet. I can breathe. Just gotta get through Dr. Cal. If you played this game casually, you know this boss is a nightmare, and it's even worse when you're speedrunning. Alright.
A great slam and then some. Now go.
These bombs actually hit both the bottom piece and the piece above. And it's basically just double damage. Okay, red gem's unfortunate. Usually go for a thing called the squeeze there, but I'm not feeling that risky right now. I'm missing a lot of Luigi swaps. Alright. Oof. That fight always has you sweating. Just that bullet hell last phase can be really tricky sometimes. Alright, this is... I do these fights, I guess you could say suboptimally, but very comfortable strats I do for these fights. Gets me ridiculed in the community a little bit, but it's fine. So basically here, we're just going to have to try track her with spread as best we can as she jumps around. Alright. Yep. It's pretty bad RNG. Okay, she lands on the lobber trap though. Alright. See me pixel perfectly landing myself on this nail under my foot, so I can hopefully get some triple damage lobber EXs here. Oh, that's really... Alright. Lightning could be risky here, because there is a chance you can get hit twice. Alright, we get big wave. We just damage boost it. Try to get that lobber EX in. Oh, I miss it. It's a tricky one to hit. Alright, yeah, we barely even have to deal with last phase. Okay, Werner. Werner's a tricky one. You can also hit 4 times damage lobber EXs in this fight, but for a completely different reason as you can in Guppy. There is a sprite swap where you can hit 6 times damage, but yeah, is there something you'd like to say?
Yeah, thank you, Josmus, for the raid with all of your crew. Thank you for bringing them over to UKSG. Blue, we are here raising money for Crisis. Taylz giving us a brilliant showcase here of Cuphead and how it can be done.
Alright, this is not bad RNG. Just we need to be on this left side for a specific reason, as it's the only side you can hit quads on, so 4 times damage lobber EXs, because there's actually 2 floors here. Alright, I missed quite a lot of quads, so we're going to have to deal with this phase. Alright, we don't get the paw, which would have been unfortunate. Alright. Werner's a tricky one. It's definitely one of my weak points in this game, but... Yeah, anyway, under Werner there's his platform and the ground, and it hits both of them at the same time, so you actually get 4 explosions. Because as I said before, if you fire a lobber EX into the ground, it actually deals double damage because it blows up twice. And since there's 2 floors, it blows up 4 times. 2 times 2. Alright, this fight's another really scary one. You can get a super difficult pattern and just like die, basically. I get god parries though. That pattern's known as god parries because you can kind of just sit there and take them all. Okay, this is a long gun. Triple gun, okay. This is what I'm talking about. Triple gun can go south so quickly. Ah, I missed the cycle. That is the worst outcome. I basically just lost a 1 in 3 there. If I got Squid, I would be able just to kill Squid, but triple gun is super difficult to play. Okay, I get Dogfish again, which is the worst RNG, unfortunately. Because it doesn't let us keep up damage. Alright, okay, I made the cycle. Bait this barrel out, set up sideways lobber trap, and just jump over these. You should die right now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're coming up on the last plane fight of the run, so I won't have to do any more Luigi swaps after this, thank God. Calamaria, a lot of people's favorite boss for no particular reason, but I think that puts us at 4 bosses left in the run. Yeah, is there something you'd like to say?
Yeah, we've got a few quick donations here. £5 from Vima going towards the Corgi percent run. Wallop! The positive vibes from the runner make me want to play Cuphead all over again. £20 from Rudy, also going towards the Corgi percent. Did someone say pet the doggo? I think we did, didn't we? And £5 from Nomi. Free Lunar Eclipse.
Lunar Eclipse. That's actually a piece of tech from the DLC speedrun. Alright. So I can just sit here and just shoot forever, basically. But we will break out just to not play that risky game. Here, if you go right next to our face, this beam that usually petrifies you just goes straight through you. And you can basically be entirely safe if you just sit here and dodge the pillars. Alright, that cleans up the last plane fight, so don't have to worry about my keyboard anymore, thank God. Alright, Phantom Express. This is a massive run killer for me. I am really bad at this fight. It's just one of those things. Stuff can go wrong so quickly. For the stuff that isn't even your fault, basically.
This match will get red hot. Here goes.
Those are some troll eyeballs. Have to aim up. Try to set up a lobber trap. Bad lobber trap. Usually you'd get a 1 cycle here, but I'm gonna miss it, unfortunately. I will be going for a damage boost strat here. I get the harder to play RNG, but technically faster. Try to get those lobbery X's to hit both of them at the same time. And just wait through this really, really long phase transition. Yep, okay, very, very clean last phase there. And that cleans up IO3, which means the only thing left is Inkwell Hell. The final area in the game. With King Dice and the Devil. King Dice can be extremely RNG heavy. The route I would usually go for, because it's the fastest, is 3-5-7. But obviously because of hard RNG, there is a chance I will bail out and do the easier 3-4-8. If it comes down to it. It's not too much slower and just a lot safer. Alright, I get absolutely no hearts on 3-5-7 or 3-4-8, so that's fantastic.
Here's a real high-class bout. Now go!
Alright, for the cigar, we're just going to set up a lobber trap and damage boost. Go to the other side of him, and he can't hit us. Oh. This is the longest fight in the entire game. It takes about 2 minutes usually. I'm going to go for the riskier but faster 3-5-7. If it goes south, it goes south.
Good day for a swell battle. And begin!
Alright, so we're going to try time a jump straight through these rings. EX to delay ourselves in the air too. Alright. Massive RNG point coming up. Spin or charge. If Perletta charges at me, that can be really risky to play, and it's basically just super annoying. Can lose, I'd say, probably about 5 seconds compared to spin. But even if I get spin, I basically need to take a damage boost, and taking that damage boost on 2 HP is never fun. Okay, I got spin. Alright. You see me there on spin. The reason it's so good is you can line up and you can hit a lot of triple damage lobber EXs there.
This match will get red hot and begin.
Alright. One boss left. We got the devil. $156 is not a bad time at all. And we get a star skip. On the last possible scoreboard, we can get one. Alright, this is the most RNG dependent fight in the entire run. 150-50 can lose you upwards of 10, 15, 20 seconds. So if we get Spider, that is basically like, go home. You're going to get a bad time. But we can also, hopefully, if I get a pattern for it, get something called Devil Freeze. Okay, Spider. A lot of people in the community actually call him Spider-Man, because you never get Dragon. Alright, we're going to do a thing here called Geo Buffer EX. We can basically skip a little animation by pausing and then EXing. Alright. Basically just try to keep as tight damage as we can. Alright, and the timer will end on Devil Knockout. Alright, that's the end of the run. Whew. Not the best RNG I've ever seen, but... So, yeah, basically, we beat the devil, guys. We've got the soul contracts. Everyone's free now. And thank you so much for having me at UKSG Blue. It's been a blast.
Thank you very much, Taylz. We are going to head into a brief intermission as we set up for our next run, which is Gestalt, Steam and Cinder, run by Arbalist. Thank you very much.